right, well, we are in Valdez, Alaska, and we have driven here from Anchorage through what I would consider rather treacherous conditions. But we did successfully make it in last night, and now we are driving into Keystone Canyon, where those classic waterfalls are all coming down almost to the road, and that's where the Ice Fest is getting set up. So the Valdez Ice Fest is a pretty cool event that has like a really long history, and what I wanted to do was come down here, really not to climb as much as to document it. Some people tend to shy away from cameras, but I do think that there's probably going to be some people who are willing to talk and share their experience. Hopefully we can just kind of show off what this festival is. Oh, right on the lens.
What is ice climbing?
What is ice climbing?
All right, what is ice climbing? Here in Valdez and Keystone Canyon, we have lots of water that's coming down from the mountains year round. In the winter, it freezes up and forms these massive waterfalls of ice. Bridal Veil Falls is over 200 meters tall. Green Steps is similar, and a whole list of other climbs that are significant in magnitude. And what we do is we put sharp things on our feet, sharp things on our hands, stick it in the ice, and climb to the top of it.
What is the Valdez Ice Festival?
The Valdez Ice Festival is a festival that's been going on since the early 80s. It was started by Andy Embick and a few others, local climbers here in town. And originally it started as a festival just to bring in climbers from around the state to come in and try and climb the hardest stuff that they could. And then they'd all go back to Andy Embick and Dr. Kathy Todd's house and have a big spaghetti dinner, and basically it was a big party.
This is the oldest ice festival in North America. Over time, it's been run by different organizations and different people, but currently Valdez Mountaineering Organization has picked up the mantle of running that festival. But every year we have between 150 and 200 climbers come out from across the state and across the nation really to participate in climbing related events.
Where did you come out from?
I came here, this was my third time at the festival with friends from Whitehorse and Yukon. And so for us, it's about a 12-hour drive.
Yeah, we came all the way from Seward, so drove about 8 hours to be here.
I'm coming down from Fairbanks, so it was about a 7-odd-hour drive.
Came all the way from Girdwood. Nice snowy drive coming over the pass was heinous.
I come from Bakersfield, California.
I'm coming from Santa Cruz, California.
Today I'm coming from Willow, Alaska. I'm from Palmer, Alaska.
I'm from Los Altos, California.
I drove up from Anchorage. I'm from Los Angeles.
I come down from Anchorage.
I came out from Fairbanks, Alaska.
I'm from Argentina. Like, to have people coming here from not just from Anchorage and Fairbanks, but from around the world to come and do this. It is amazing.
All right, and why are you coming all the way down here?
Well, the ice here in Valdez is so amazing. I mean, you just can't get these enormous waterfalls pretty much anywhere else that's nearly as accessible.
The main attraction is the ice so close to the highway, like the cars right over there.
Nowhere else in the world I've experienced that you can get out of your car, walk less than 5 minutes, and have huge waterfalls just like this.
Coming and seeing frozen ice in this mass is incredible. I mean, this is 5 pitches of pure steep ice.
I don't think I ever seen ice like this in other places in the world.
The number of people that I see out here that are just falling in love with the sport that don't have the opportunity to experience that where they're at is another really, really cool thing.
We've got a lot of never-evers, people that this is their first time ice climbing, and it's a great spot for them here, all the way up to folks who are already leading ice.
Yes, I have cumulatively about 25 minutes of experience on ice.
I've only ever ice climbed before this festival twice.
This is my first time ice climbing in multiple years.
I've ice climbed a little bit in California.
I've been ice climbing since about 2020.
I've been ice climbing for about over 20 years.
I've been a boulderer, the Shame, for about 10 years now. A little bit of sport climbing here and there, trad route or two, but first time on ice.
So one of the things that we try and do with our festival is help make ice climbing more accessible to people. It is a very gear-specific sport, and it's a very expensive sport to get into. Typically to be outfitted for what you need between boots, tools, crampons, harness, you're looking at probably a $3,000 to $5,000 investment.
There's a bunch of different brands like Black Diamond, Petzl that will come over here and give out gear for people to try out. There's some organizations, they'll donate like boots and harnesses for people to try.
It allows them to experience it and decide if it's something they actually want to get into before making that time and financial investment.
I guess what I think is super cool about this event is that I am obviously a total noob. I know nothing. Like, I don't even own the ice axes or the crampons I'm using, but this apparently is world-class climbing behind me, and there's a top rope on it, and I'm gonna get to do it.
There are a lot of people who come here for this festival that love getting on bridle veil for our open ropes because it might be above their skill level to lead it safely. We actually have to lead these, get up there, set our anchors, then we have our top rope set up. By doing this, it gives people access to something that they may not be able to climb on their own.
Yeah, having all the top rope set up is wonderful because I can't lead it, and so I couldn't climb if somebody didn't lead it for me.
So there's a variety of classes at Ice Fest for just learning how to climb ice, and then it goes from there to like intermediate, and then there's some intro to lead classes where it's like, all right, how do you place a screw into the ice and how to assess the ice?
The instructors are individuals who are like very knowledgeable, very educated in their craft. They have owned it to an art. They're so knowledgeable and so excited to pass that on to others.
It's really special to me to get to share my knowledge and my tips and tricks with people to help them. I've been very inspired by the people that I've seen progress from the beginning of the day, never thinking they were going to get to the top of the wall, by doing 2 laps later on, making it to the top.
Yeah, no, I did a clinic yesterday with Katie Stylos, the Advanced Women's Clinic, and I was super happy with it. She's a great teacher.
I've been learning lots of stuff at this festival. Yeah, like anchor building, a women's beginner class.
I've been pushing my limits and climbing some harder stuff, and the people around have been giving me coaching and advice, and it's been great. My ice climbing has improved tremendously.
What has been the highlight of the event so far?
Oh gosh, the highlight of the event, besides the dance party last night? Or with, okay, I gotta think about that one for a second.
The people I've met is definitely my favorite part.
And the community is incredible.
The community here just like embraced me, and I got to meet so many amazing, cool people.
Also, the community of climbers here has been so kind. Like, there's people here kind of like legends in what they're doing, and they're open arms inviting us into conversations and clinics, and I think that as a new person to a sport, you could be in a situation where it's a lot of elitist attitude, and we're not getting that here.
The lack of gatekeepers here has been absolutely mind-blowing. I never felt that barrier at any point in time.
Like the biggest thing really is like the stoke. You know, you like kind of can feed on other people's excitement for the sport. It just like pushes you forward.
It really is one of those things that really gets me to kind of focus in and zone in as I go up.
It's super fun. I just love the feeling when the pick sticks. Oh man, it's just a great feeling. Just moving up the ice.
It makes you feel like Superwoman sometimes when you get like a really good sinker and you're like at the top or close to the top and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't recognize like how strong I was. When you look at something, it looks pretty scary, but when you're kind of moving up, yeah, it feels just amazing when you make it to the top.
When you get to the top, especially of like some of these large climbs, it is just like, it's life-changing.
Ice climbing is somewhat of an uncomfortable sport. Can you speak to how it's somewhat challenging and maybe painful sometimes?
Well, I'll say that I think the joy you get out of any endeavor is proportional to the suffering you do while doing it, and ice climbing definitely has a good share of that.
Ice climbing, by nature, has to be cold out because we need ice to climb. With that, you get cold fingers, you get cold toes.
Ice climbing can for sure be miserable. I mean, I'm borderline shivering just standing here talking, and it's actually warmed up quite a bit.
People choose to leave their pajamas and stand out in the blistering cold. It's a bit masochistic, I would argue.
I think ice climbing is definitely a test of like learning how to layer, learning how to keep your hands warm, doing a lot of weird motions.
Famously, yes, there are issues with managing body temperature and temperature of different parts of your body.
This is not a sport for anyone who gets cold easily. Or if it does, I have a good friend who does get cold really easily, and she just wears heated everything.
heated mittens, heated vest, and heated socks.
I have constant problems with those screaming barfies. As soon as I came down, I got the screaming barfies.
Screaming barfies are what happen when you hold your hands above your head for too long and it's freezing cold and you start to slow the blood going to your fingers.
It is when your hands are regaining blood and it feels awful.
You want to scream, you feel like you're going to throw up.
It's really painful and burning. You might feel like you need to vomit. That's why we're gathered here today.
My fingers were so cold, but I didn't get the screaming barfies. But well, my lips are frozen, so I can't talk right now.
I found at certain times climbing, you maybe question your life choices, but you rappel down, you get back in the car, and the heat starts to kick in, and on the drive home, you start making plans to go the next day.
Right on. So you think you would come back to Valdez?
Yeah, for sure. Now I know this Ice Fest is every year. I will come back.
This is my first time at this festival, and from now on, this will be our annual trip.
I definitely think I'll be coming back, hopefully next year.
I'd love to come back next year.
I'm gonna try and come back next year.
I love the hell out of this Ice Fest. I love the people. I love the sport.
Even if you don't have a partner to come out with, come out to the festival by yourself and you'll meet a lot of new people from all over and have a fantastic weekend.
So the Ice Fest has just ended, but I met a friend. This is Raphael. Hi. Like the Ninja Turtle, and we're gonna go climb
Simple Twist.
Simple Twist. Yeah, right there. He's got it. That one. And he's gonna do all the leading. I'm gonna follow.
My introduction to my job.
Don't worry, I got that. Yeah. All right, we are on top of Simple Twist. Raph led most of it. I led the end, and but like, you know,
gnarly 30 feet.
it was a gnarly 30. It was probably like 15 feet. And we got this sweet little cave up here. We're deciding if we should spend the night or not. We don't know each other well, but you know, we will after that.
We could.
Yeah. But an adventure like this with my new friend Raphael is totally possible because I came to the Valdez Ice Fest.